Alright, y'all. This is how to make hard-hitting ass beats for one of my favorite duos, Brevin, Kim. Let's run it. Sorry to know y'all might flame me for this, but this is mostly loops. I already posted a short about this beat. Someone flamed me because like I showed the project and they're like, you just use loops, bro. Guys, if it works, okay? Y'all know I don't normally use loops, like just loops, but I did add a bass. That was the only thing I did, and then an impact, but I used 3 loops for everything else. But it is what it is, man. I was going with the vibe. It works, it fits. You know, there's still some creativity needed behind the loop selection and what works and what doesn't work and arrangement. So there's still work that was put in, but yeah. So firstly, I grabbed this loop from Splice, and this is really like the main sound of the beat. It just like said Brevin Kim to me instantly. So I was like, yeah, I gotta use it. A little bit of variation on the second half. That was super nice. Then I went to add the bass. So I actually just copied the exact bass notes from the original song. It's a very classic like Brevin Kim bass line. I've heard it in like at least like 3, 4, 5 songs it is, I think. So for that I went into Serum, into the sound Bass Antagonist out of the Mayhem Serum Bank by Florency. And this is what I put down for the bass. Very classic progression they use all the time in their songs. Then after that I added like this counter guitar that I found. And I put Phase Mistress on it, the Stereoizer 3. And just a bit of EQ. Just really to add background sound to that. And also added an impact every 2 bars for the chorus. Just to make it hit a little bit harder, especially like when the drums came in. So then all those melodic elements together sound like this. And then for the drums, once again, another loop. It just smacked so hard. I didn't know what type of drums I wanted to do, so I went to Splice. I was going to grab a loop and then like recreate it, but this loop just worked so well that I was like, I'm just going to run with it. I think I went to like EDM drums because I wanted something like a little bit different from the original song, because the progression, the like sample that I used here, the first one I showed you, it's already so different to the original song, like the original guitar, like in terms of the vibe. So I wanted drums that were like a little bit crazier too. So this is a loop that I chose, and that's what it sounds like. So sick. Then I added this little effect thing in the beginning, this little vocal effect. And just put delay on it. And I put that a little bit like sporadically throughout the song. And then there was just a couple crashes and rises that I added for certain sections, like yeah. And then just one in the beginning. Just to add a little bit of emphasis. And that was literally it. Pretty much the simplest breakdown you'll ever see. Just here's everything put together.
We're in the dark, like peeking through the hotel room. Painting my nails cause I hated myself. Tainting my head cause I hated how it was. I know you were trying your best. If you wanna say, you should say real shit. If you wanna do it up, baby, you should say so. If you wanna run right back, I gotta play for. If you didn't know, yeah, you know you can say no. If you didn't let me look, baby, you should say so.
So that's how to make beats for Brevin Kim with loops, I guess. If you like that beat, let me know in the comments. And don't feel ashamed for using loops, y'all. I know like producers hate on it, but at the end of the day, if the artists like the beat, it really doesn't matter if you use loops, so who gives a fuck. As always, boys, 4 beats a month, $4 on the Patreon. This beat will be on the Patreon. One day I'm gonna be in that penthouse, I might have that Tesla, and I'll see y'all in another video, bro.